welcome now the Executive Director of Naledi, Don Lindbergh, to present
Don Lindbergh.
on behalf of the Executive Director, the Executive Director's Award. Executive Director, Don Lindbergh.
Don Lindbergh.
We really are into the last straight. They're just 2 more awards after me, so nearly there. Well, remember the kiddies book, the little engine in Cannes, and how it huffed and puffed all the way up the hill, taking the big shiny locomotives. Well, that typifies the recipient of the Naledi Executive Directors Award, presented for the second time to an individual or a company or a production which has made a difference to our South African theatre landscape through extraordinary achievement. This person is Daphne Kuhn, owner and manager of the smallest theatre in Jersey, the Old Mutual Theatre on the Square. Daphne Kuhn was born in Cape Town and obtained her MA in drama at the University of Pretoria with a diploma in public relations from Burnham College. She's been an actress, a lecturer, a movie star, and has worked as a PR for Joyce Levinson's Children's Youth Theatre, the Market Theatre, and the Civic Theatre, which was then the Civic Theatre, now the German Theatre. In 1994, she established the Theatre on the Square in Rosebank, and shortly after opened the Liberty Life Theatre on the Square on Mandela Square in Sandton, later renamed the Old Mutual Theatre on the Square. In just 13 years, she has produced over 300 productions, 200 of them proudly South African new works. Like the little red engine, the Old Mutual on the Theatre on the Square never stops puffin' and pumpin'. There are nightly productions of exciting and challenging plays, musicals and comedies, as well as youth theatre and classical lunch hour soirees. And over weekends, there are training sessions and workshops. Journalist Sue Grant-Marshall of the now sadly defunct Weekender wrote, "We mustn't lose sight of the smaller theatres, such as the Theatre on Mandela Square, which is a creative core theatre and pushes boundaries rather like art movies compared with the Hollywood blockbusters. The smaller, more edgy shows are the soul of our nation and tell the South African story in a way that is sexy, but that is more than a vision of the sexy and more expensive shows." Mary Jordan of Business Day wrote, "Do not be fooled by the affable smile. Beneath the charm is an analytical brain constantly assessing show business opportunities that might conceivably pull in the crowds and make some sustainable money." And director of the National Festival of the Arts and the Naledi board member, Ishmael Mohammed, said on ArtsLink, "Kuhn takes calculated risks to produce South African theatre, which draws open a curtain to the complex world of South African society. And she always succeeds at producing theatre which is wonderfully entertaining." I am honoured tonight to present the Executive Directors Award for 2010 to theatre entrepreneur Daphne Kuhn.
Ladies, I'm totally dumbfounded and thrilled by this wonderful honour. Thank you so much. The challenge was great, the rewards greater, and this reward the greatest. Thank you. Having sustained the theatre for so many years has not been without any challenges, but it would not have been possible to present so many plays with so many people had it not been for my outstanding team at the Old Mutual Theatre on the Square. And I would really personally love to thank Regina, Maggie, Rocky, Sarah, Rita and Bonnie, and all that have worked and contributed to be part of the theatre family. And of course, my thanks go out to the public and to the media alike who have supported us all the way. My very grateful thanks to you all, but most of all to Old Mutual and to those wonderful artists and technicians, both young and experienced, who have cast their magical spell on our intimate stage, allowing the theatre to sustain itself, to entertain, to educate, and always in times of stress, to resurrect itself. Thank you for this enormous honour, Naledi. Thank you.
Wow, Daphne and Dawn are the one spotlight. Can you say cougar? Pastimes.
Still out. Right to the
Okay, one of the most exciting developments in our theatre is the wealth of new South African